Welcome to PFT OT on Yahoo Sports. Peter King, Mike Florio talking about important issues throughout the National Football League. And here's an important issue because this is a franchise that saw its Super Bowl win total leapfrogged earlier this year by the New England Patriots. It's now the Patriots with 6, the Steelers with 6, and the 49ers stuck on 5 since 1994. Are these San Francisco 49ers, Peter, a legitimate threat to win the Super Bowl?
I'd say they're a serious contender, Mike. And one of the things that I look at right now in the NFC, which clearly doesn't have, does not have from top to bottom a bunch of flawless teams. But if you look at the teams that look like the 3 best teams after 5 weeks, you look at San Francisco, the only undefeated team left. You look at New Orleans, and you look at Green Bay, and what do they all have in common? Resurgent defenses that can play games in the teens and win them if need be. And that's where they separate themselves from the pack. All of them obviously have good offenses, and all of them have top 10 defenses in the NFL. And I think that is what it takes, the balance, the consistency, to have a chance to win multiple games in January.
Well, that's the key. It's one thing to get to the playoffs, but if you want to win playoff games when it's single elimination, you need to have balance, and you need to have the running game, which the 49ers have, but you need to have the defense to go along with it. And I was saying yesterday that the Packers are the most balanced team in the NFC, but after watching that game last night and seeing what the 49ers did to the Browns, I've got to reconsider it. I've got to revisit it, and I really do believe that the 49ers have potentially something special going on here. Now, look, it could all come crashing down if they lose to the Rams on Sunday, and the Rams have extra time to get ready, and the 49ers are operating on a short week, and that could end up being a great, great game, and it's a hell of an opportunity for the 49ers to deliver a knockout blow, at least as the division title is concerned, to the Rams, who would fall to 3-3. But I think the 49ers are going to soon emerge as everyone's darling. So far, they're still kind of on that fringe, but I think people are going to realize that they do have a legitimate shot, and people are going to be fascinated, Peter, by the possibility of Tom Brady finally playing a Super Bowl game against the team that he grew up rooting for, against the quarterback who was traded out of New England. I tell you what, I would have a lot of fun talking about 49ers Patriots for 2 weeks in advance of Super Bowl 54.
It would be great. And Mike, I would just say this. I mean, you raised 2 points. Number one, about the Rams game this week. The Rams are going to realize, in essence, this is the most important game of their season. And I won't think that ill of the 49ers unless it's 40-3 Rams, which I don't think it'll be. So, I mean, this game is a lot more important for the Rams than it is for the 49ers. It's in L.A., I think McVay is going to have them ready. And look, I don't know who will win, but I'll say that. And the other thing I'll say is that, you know, every spring I rank the teams 1 to 32. And this past spring, when I ranked the teams 1 to 32, I put the 49ers 7th. And I basically said that, hey, look, I think this is a playoff team unless Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt again. And obviously I stick to that. But the outcry of, you know, you are an imbecile was bigger on that, both in emails and tweets and everything on that. And my single response was only this. Do you think, as you watch NFL history, that NFL history in 2018 and the standings in 2018 are going to be the same as they were in 2019? Do you learn nothing from history from watching this game? And so I like the 49ers then, and obviously they have reinforced that in the last 2 months.
Yeah, every year is a different story in the NFL for every team except the Patriots, who seem to be in the Final Four or in the Final 2 or the Final 1 every single year. We'll see y'all next time here at PFT OT on Yahoo Sports.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.